Vladimir Putin could be running out of missiles and armaments because of how much his forces have had to fire during the Ukraine war so far, according to the head of Britain's armed forces. The Chief of Defense Staff, Admiral Sir Tony Radakin, said Russia has now lost 25% of all its forces in Ukraine and is still failing to get any momentum in its new offensive in the Donbas region, he said in an interview with Talks the News Desk program. Putin potentially has a problem because the rate of expenditure and the toughness of the fight is totally different to the one that he perceived on the 24th of February. I think there are several wars going on.
We'll continue with the video, but first, hear why we choose to use Atlas VPN. Have you ever logged onto a public Wi-Fi network and gotten a creeping sense that someone is spying on your online activity? Well, maybe you weren't wrong. One of the ways to defend yourself is by using a VPN. We have tried several, and Warthog Defense strongly recommends Atlas. It's simple and easy to use. This is more than just a VPN, it blocks all the malicious links, ads, and trackers, and notifies you when someone is trying to steal your data. Get the best deals while shopping online, including subscriptions like Netflix or Spotify. You can even buy cheaper flight tickets dependent on the region, get better hotel deals, and avoid country internet blockades. Click our special link in the description and get access to Atlas VPN special deal with 82% off for all Warthog fans.
There's a tactical geographical war going on in Ukraine. There's a logistics war going on in terms of how do you maintain that rate of expenditure. But I don't want to say what our analysis is of where we are in those. We're talking severe impact on their armed forces. We've had 25% of their forces effectively being taken out, either through people being killed or through the damage to their battalion tactical groups. It's possible Russian forces could encircle Ukraine's in the decisive battle for the Donbas that is raging now, and there are real risks that Russia could gain some ground. But you're also seeing on a daily basis Russia failing to get the momentum, failing to align its air forces with its land forces, and failing to get what we call a modern campaign which creates that momentum. I think it's really hard to make those improvements in the short space of time between their defeat around the cities, he said. Admiral Sir Tony Radakin added Putin is under incredible pressure to pull off a victory in the Donbas region to declare to the Russian people, and he has a hard slog ahead to do it. I think what we're now seeing is incredible pressure, political pressure and military pressure, for a victory. And I think we've got to wait and see whether or not doing that in such a rushed manner against Ukrainian armed forces that are fighting for their country and a Ukrainian armed forces that we're proud to be saying that we're supporting. And that should give all of us encouragement about how this is going to be a tough fight. And it's going to carry on being a tough fight. This is going to be a hard slog. On Putin's ambitions, Admiral Sir Tony Radakin said his ambitions remain the same as they were on the 24th of February. It was always to take the whole of Ukraine, to put it under different leadership, and then he's the master of all he surveys. He's failed in that. On rumors that Putin is to parade 2 British prisoners of war in Red Square during Victory Day on Monday, Admiral Sir Tony Radakin said, "We've got no evidence that we anticipate something like that is the first point. The second point would be it would just follow on with the sort of disgracefulness that we've seen in this campaign. And I mean, the shocking way that Russia has prosecuted this campaign in a much bigger way than parading prisoners of war, as the way that they've committed war crimes, as the way that they've adopted the tactics of Chechnya and Syria to rubblize cities. I urge him not to, but the correct thing for Russia to do is to bring this war to an end, to acknowledge that actually, what it needs is a ceasefire, what it needs is to withdraw and respect Ukraine's sovereignty," Admiral Sir Tony Radakin said during the Talk interview.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.